Today's video was requested by a viewer, so right off the bat, a big shout out and thank you to Glenn for the video suggestion. Now, I'm not 80 years old, but still a fan of the design and the beauty of the 1911 platform when it comes to a handgun, and obviously I own a few. But today we're going to talk about the top 5 1911 handguns that I wished I owned. So let's go. What's up, crew? It is Chris with CloverTac, and welcome back to the channel. Now, the 1911 handgun, been around in some way, shape, form, or fashion with a ton of variants for well over a century at this point. For this particular list, about the only caveat I went by is tried to stick with models that utilized a single stack magazine. Now, keep in mind, this is my list, subject to change at any time, and mostly just doing this list to have a little fun. So with all of that said, let's get to the top 5 list. Kicking off the list at number 5 is the cheapest 1911 handgun on the list today, and also one of 2 chambered for 10mm that's on this list. The Girsan MC 1911S Hunter has a 6-inch barrel and comes with a single stack capacity of 8+1. In at number 4 is a 1911 from Sig Sauer. The 1911 Emperor Scorpion is chambered for the old school 45 ACP cartridge, also has an 8+1 capacity, and comes in a barrel length of 5 inches. Before we continue with the list, if you're new to the channel, welcome. Here on CloverTac, we talk about all things firearm related. So if you're into that sort of thing, go ahead and smash that subscribe button while you're down there. If you want to keep up to date on all the newest content that's put out on the channel, we'll go ahead and click that notification bell as well. The number 3 spot goes to the second 1911 on this list, chambered for the 10mm cartridge. The Colt Delta Elite Rail, once again, has a capacity of 8+1, and like the aforementioned Sig Emperor Scorpion, has a barrel length of 5 inches. Taking the number 2 spot is a 1911 made by a company that is well known for making quality revolvers. The Smith & Wesson SW 1911 Performance Center is chambered for 45 ACP, has an 8+1 capacity and a barrel length of 5 inches. Before we get to the number 1 1911 on my wish list, a quick question of the day. It's a really easy one. What 1911s top your wish list? Jump down in the comments below and let me know. And finally, the number 1 1911 that I wished I owned comes from a company that is well known for making some really high-end 1911s. The Wilson Combat Experior Long Slide is chambered for the 45 ACP cartridge, obviously has a capacity of 8+1, and like the number 5 pick on this list, has a barrel length of 6 inches. So there you go, crew. There's a list of the top 5 1911 handguns that I wished I owned. Now, if you are a crotchety old geezer that just wants to start a fight and argue, or maybe you're just a young buck that wants to agree or disagree, remember, you can always do that down in the comments below. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. And until next time, don't forget to chain fire freedom.